I run TDOT. I'm a member of the governor's cabinet, and I run the Department of Transportation across the state. Well, I'm a person who has been to the Williamson Medical Center quite a bit. I have osteoarthritis, and so at the moment, I've had actually two replacements, a hip and a knee, in the last 8 months. And I had a previous hip done about 11 years ago. And so and in the middle, I had a gallbladder removed as well. So, it's kind of like home to me. So I feel very comfortable when I go there, and have all sorts of respect for the people that work there and what goes on. 6 weeks ago, I had a full knee replacement on my right knee, and I'm doing fabulous. I had a great physician. They've even come up with new approaches. So, and I will say Williamson Medical Center is on the cutting edge of many of these approaches. What used to be where they wanted to keep you inactive, the new science says you just move as much as you possibly can. I missed 1 day of work with a full hip replacement. So I did it on a Friday. Monday was actually a state holiday. I do work for the state, and I was at work on Tuesday. But you got to have a good physical therapist. You got to have a good doctor that is there. When I first was going to have my hip replaced, Dr. Farrell, Craig Farrell, said to me, "If you trust me as a surgeon, then you don't want to go anyplace else than Williamson Medical Center, because it has one of the smallest percentages of staph infections and other things that happen in hospitals. And that's really your biggest concern if you trust your surgeon." And I have had nothing but a great experience there. And so I think that's critical. And because of the staff now that's there, and the things that are going on and the technology that's there, they've spared no expense on equipment and things that the physicians need to do their jobs the way they're supposed to. Then, the next thing is and I hate to say this, but the cleanliness of the hospital and the caregivers. And I think Williamson Medical does a super job at that. And so, why would you go anyplace else? Why would you, especially if you lived around here? And it's still convenient to check in, and I went in today to surgery, and I sat in the waiting room for like 10 minutes, and within an hour I was on operating table. And so, I don't know if you get that kind of service at some of the larger hospitals in Nashville, but yet you get the kind of care that you would get at any one of those hospitals. So it's a logical choice, I would think. Of course, I've been there enough that I had repeat nurses, and they said, "Hey, John, you're back, hey," I tell people I'm like a 1955 rebuilt Chevy. I just need a new paint job.